Coaster Keepers. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Evan.
And this is the 12 days of content.
And today, for the 12 days of content, we're just going to do a quick ranking of our combined favorite roller coasters at Walt Disney World. So we're going to go all the coasters that we went on there, and from least favorite to our favorites. And our first one, we do have an honorable mention because one of the coasters at Walt Disney World we did not get to ride on our trip, and that was Goofy's Barnstormer and
At Magic Kingdom.
At Magic Kingdom, exactly.
And we did see this one and we did want to ride it, but we just really didn't have enough time on our trip.
Yeah, there was a couple things we missed at Magic Kingdom and we also missed Small World and the Tiki Room, so there's just so much to do at Magic Kingdom, and we only had one day there, so we'll have to get it next time, and maybe we'll fill you in on our thoughts later down the road.
Yep, but onto our list. So, if you're not counting Barnstormer, there's 7 other coasters. So, number 7 for us is Primeval World.
And it's surprising that we got to ride Primeval World because it was closed for like the season pretty much. But I think it was just a busier day than they expected at Animal Kingdom, and also Expedition Everest was closed for part of the day, so they ended up opening up Primeval World for like one day during our trip, and we were there that day and we got to ride it.
Yeah, we were like walking past it and it looked like they were like testing it, so we're like, let's come back later and see if it's open, and it was. And it's not that great of a roller coaster, but I really liked it because it was that like spinning mousetrap style coaster. It just needed to be kind of fixed and greased up since they hadn't really had it a lot for the season.
Mm-hmm. And one thing that was fun is we rode with the little kid.
Yeah, and that was the fun, really.
And they really enjoyed it, so it made us enjoy it even more.
Definitely. All right, Evan, what's number 6?
So number 6, this might be controversial, but number 6 on the list is the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, also at Magic Kingdom. And yeah, I mean, we rode this and we enjoyed it, obviously. It's not a bad ride, but my first time I rode this, I waited in like a 2+ hour line for it because it was new at the time. And every time I ride it, it just kind of doesn't go up to my expectations as much as I hoped it to be. Like,
it's always like a really long line and you think it's gonna be like really great, but it's just, I think compared to the one that we're gonna say next, I think we prefer this next one. Mm-hmm. So number 5 on our list is Big Thunder Mountain, and this one is very similar to Seven Dwarfs, but we love Big Thunder Mountain. We think it's just so much more fun.
Yeah, and especially like you would think Seven Dwarfs would be better because it's so much newer, and the theming is good, but we just enjoyed the classic Big Thunder Mountain more, and we were like, if we had to choose between the two, we would take Big Thunder Mountain every time.
Yeah, we took, I wish I could have went on this one again because it was just so fun. I loved this one, and we took some selfies in the queue too. It's very pretty.
Definitely.
And I don't know, I think Disney, although they have so many fun characters, Big Thunder Mountain is just like an original ride, and I do prefer a lot of their just original rides without all the IPs all over them.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. The next one on our list is Rock and Roller Coaster at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
And this one was super fun.
Yeah, we both really liked it. It's a little short, I feel like.
Yeah, there's so much exposition for this ride and not enough ride part.
Yeah, the theming's really good. We like the pre-show with Aerosmith and everything, and the car is cool, and the lighted elements of like driving down the highway with the Los Angeles signs and everything is cool.
I always watched those Disney vacation DVDs that they like sent you in the mail, and they always talked about Rock and Roller Coaster on those and how like extreme it was, and so when I got on it and it wasn't as extreme, I think that's what ranked it here on the list for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's extreme for a Disney roller coaster.
Definitely for going up. It's the only one that goes upside down.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. And this one is my best friend Ashley's favorite, so for that, I'll give it to her.
The next one on our list is Space Mountain at Magic Kingdom. And I don't know, we just really like, again, the original.
Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Those original plots that they make for rides. I like how you kind of sit single rider in like a row like that.
One.
Like stacked, yeah. I really liked sitting like that. I thought that was fun and unique.
Yeah, and like when I was looking up for our review that we did of Magic Kingdom way back after our trip, when I was looking up the stats, like, it's not very fast at all. It's like 30 miles per hour or something, and I was like, it seems like it goes faster than that. I mean, it's not crazy intense or anything, but it seems like it goes faster than it is, and I'd love to sometimes ride. I've seen videos of Space Mountain with the lights on, and it's apparently so so compact, and it's so close. You're like weaving in between the track, which I think would be really interesting to ride it like that.
That would be interesting. And then this is our combined list. So number 2 and number 1, we kind of disagreed about it.
Yeah. So my number 1 would be Expedition Everest. I think it also might just be because like when the first time I rode this, I was pretty young and I just really enjoyed the coaster, and it was like the backwards element was the first time thing for me, and the theming of the Yeti kind of scared me a little bit as a kid, but like a fun, exciting scared me. So I think I just have a lot of good memories with this, and I have a lot of good memories on the other one that's your favorite, but for me I think this is just a little bit of more of a fun roller coaster, but I could go either way, honestly.
Yeah, I think Expedition is my number 2, and my number 1 is Slinky Dog Dash at Hollywood Studios. I love this ride. It's so fun to look at. I love all the theming in the line. In the queue line, we got to ride this. And I was talking about how in Toy Story Land, some spoilers are ahead if you've never been on Slinky Dog Dash, but I was talking about how in Toy Story Land they don't have Wheezy anywhere, and I was like, yeah, he's one of my favorite characters. And then at the end of the ride, at the end of that really fun roller coaster, it has the launch element in the middle of the ride, and then you finish off Slinky's roller coaster, and then at the end, Wheezy sings,
"You got friend in me."
And that ride is so much fun. I could just go on it for hours and hours.
Yeah. And one thing we want to do too when we go back eventually is to do a night ride on it, or at least see it at night, because apparently it has a lot of really
so
cool
fun.
lights that kind of like go with the train from what I've seen, which seems really cool. I haven't really seen something like that before, so I think that'd be really neat to ride it next time we go.
So this has been our honorable mention plus the 7 roller coasters at Disney World ranked. So they're going to be getting some new roller coasters next year, hopefully. So we'll see where this stands once they get those new coasters. But we just wanted to share with everyone what we thought, and we will see you in our next piece of content.
Yeah, I definitely think some of those new coasters could get near the top of the list coming up in the future. And also, we would love to hear what your favorite or your ranking of the Walt Disney World coasters are. So if you want to give us a comment down if you're on YouTube, or if you're on Spotify, you can maybe DM us on social media. But also make sure you give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe so you can see all of our future content.
All right. And now with my new tripod, I'm going to log out.